Well, hello there everyone, it is time to stream again. It is now on the Midsummer Day in Finland, so happy Midsummer Festival to you all. I will be alone. I will be at work tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, so I will be spending my Finnish holidays working. Yeah. That is the curse that I have brought upon myself. Hold on. Needed to turn on the mood light. It's bright outside, but I need some darkness. For there's darkness in my heart, and there shall be darkness where we descend. In Amnesia, the dark descent. My God, am I poetic? Edgy and poetic. I just hope everything's gonna work. I mean, it's not gonna work, but anyways. So without further ado, fucking hell, sound, game sound, come on, work, you son of a bitch. Hello, please. Do that, and let's do that. How about now? There we go. So we shall continue the Atonement. Because I'm sorry we were playing last time, but I didn't have any more time to play. A custom story that was... I kind of hoped I would have been able to finish, but I didn't. Oh yeah. I think I remember where we were stuck last time. Ah, shit. Fuck. Oh, shit. Let me hide. What a great way to start a stream. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, well, that's fine. If I'm stuck, then I'm stuck. Yeah, shit. Motherfucker's coming back. Boy. Please don't see me. Oh, fuck you, see me. Hello. Bye. I don't know where to go. I lost the fucker? That is absolutely acceptable. And the fucker despawned. Okay, well, that's fine by me. But these ambient sounds are getting on my nerves a bit. I have so many tinderboxes. I should just use them. Damn. Using tinderboxes can be useful to light places where I've already been. Yeah, like I said, these ambient sounds are just starting to... Oh, you're doing this again. Okay. Might want to fix that, actually. What the fuck is... Oh yeah, this is the door that was locked. I can't light you up. I can light you up. Oh, there's a piece of an orb. Just a moment, I will try to fix this this issue. And there we go. There we go. So what do we find in here? A pot? And I can throw? Also, it's weird to hear all these different ambient sounds, even when I'm moving around the different parts of this place. I mean, come on. If I move, I mean, I've been probably walking like a kilometer in this place, but it's like the sounds don't change. I still hear those same gurgles. Those fucking deep throating sounds. No matter where I am. There's a chair and some wine and a jail cell. Okay. Ah, my eyes.
Why did you bring me here, Edmund?
Edmund.
It's about your brother, Dwight. You were worried about him disappearing. I want to show you that he is safe.
What do you mean? Is he here?
Yes.
Oh, no. What have you done to him?
Jesus Christ.
What we do to
My ears.
others. I've reshaped him into the very monster he is.
But he is my brother.
Dude, your mic
He
is speaking.
But he also robbed and murdered those traveling traders. We know
You had no right to do this.
that. Who he is should make no difference to you, Wilhelm. Our purpose is to punish scum by turning them into who they truly are on the inside. Monsters. Dwight is a monster, and I've reshaped him into one. This way he will atone for what he had done. This is what we do every day. Or are you going to tell me that he deserves an exception because you are family? That's not how it works, and you better get that in your head.
Like I mean, clearly Wilhelm is like super sadistic and loves torturing people. But it's like, oh, my brother. Oh. Why would you do this to my brother? Even though we do this every single day to everyone else. Picked up charcoal. That is... I was just about to say, that is not... I mean, it is... So far this custom story has been able to be a bit of a bitch. So every single time you basically trigger something and you walk out of a room and stuff, there will usually be a monster there waiting for you. Branding iron. Good coffee pot. So I am going to assume that, just like every single time before, is going to happen now. We're going outside that door, and that monster is going to be there. I wish those ambient sounds would just stop.
Why would you do that to my brother?
Good evening, Oliver, and welcome to some Midsummer Amnesia the Dork Descent. Ooh, I can actually go from under here. That is useful. Right about now, I'm not sure. I'm supposed to be creating a bomb. And it's been a couple of days since I played this, and my brain ain't working. And it's very nice that someone is here. Everyone else is having their nice midsummer day at their cottages with their family. Hell, my coworker decided to actually take his weekend free, so I will be at work alone, doing work alone. But then again, as we say in Finnish, elämä on valintoja täynnä. Damn. What was I supposed to do? First, I should gather all the necessary tools. A fuse, a metal container to mix everything in, and to act as a bombshell. A pestle and a glass jar. Secondly, I need the ingredients charcoal, potassium nitrate, and sulfur. I have the metal container, I have the sulfur, and I have the charcoal, so we still need potassium nitrate and a glass jar. Also, hope you're doing well, Oliver. Hope you are doing well. Because, I mean, it's like, if you're not doing well, it's a bit of I got nothing good to say. Dang. Light some shit up. Though, again, I have to say, Amnesia the Dark Descent looks good. This game is 15 years old at this point. It's a teenager. There are not a lot of places I can go to. I just came from here. There's not a lot of stuff I can actually do at the moment. Oh, hold on. Does this have any chemical? No. Doesn't seem like it. There was a key over here that I could get into the room to get the charcoal. And I could... Yeah, I'll put you there. Spin. Now we have charcoal. Can I add sulfur? No. Chemistry pot? It's in the chemistry pot. Add the sulfur? Cannot add the sulfur. I'm just testing things out, because even though the note says how to do things, I don't trust it. I never do. Extracting potassium nitrate myself by boiling a poison rot mushroom in a jar of water makes the explosion far more potent. So we need the jar with water. Say, that makes me feel ancient. Oh, imagine this. See, when I've made videos of Dragon Ball and stuff, people still come to me to this day and tell me I was an integral part of their childhood memories. Childhood memories. Me. They talk about me like people who talk about their favorite childhood cartoons. Oh, holy shit. Ooh, Crushing the charcoal into dust, pouring it into the container, followed by nitrate potassium, which we get from the shrooms. So we need to get to the... Shit. I keep remembering the fact that every time I make any amount of progress, the game might throw the monster at me. It's a weird way to make the game feel scarier, which is it doesn't really do that. Oh yeah, shrooms are here, right? Close the door. So the shrooms are here. They're grown here. Let me just light up those lanterns. Gee, here they are. And the water can probably be you broken. Okay. Can I? I've kind of forgotten about what I'm supposed to do in this place. Oh, poison rot mushroom. That's just a poison gland from a mushroom. Originally, you break a mushroom with a hammer to get this poison gland. So, crushing the charcoal into dust and pouring it into the container, followed by nitrate, potassium, finer sulfur. Extracting potassium nitrate myself by boiling a poison rot mushroom in a jar of water. So I need to boil this thing. In a glass jar, which I don't have. Amnesia does have a glass jar item. Do I need that? No, do I just boil it here, huh? Ah, there it is. There he is. Fucking knew it. Thank goodness for directional sound. I'm fucking out. Yeetus, deletus. What a prick. I think I go the wrong way. There was the fuse, okay. Weird that I didn't see that glowing blue before. But okay. So, maybe I'll just use this. Ooh. Hold that there. No. Damn. Can't break that, though. But yeah, that's the burner. Sure. But I do need the glass jar. I haven't seen that item anywhere, though. That's the confusing part here. Oh, $10. So I need to be a bit more thorough with my searches. For my quest. For the glass jar. Light, please. I want to see. I want to fucking see. Nothing over there. $20. Also, the annoying thing about those samey repeating ambient sounds is the fact that in horror games I tend to concentrate on listening to different sounds. So if I hear a sound I'm not familiar with, that immediately makes me cautious. I'm not really sure why the custom story creator thought that adding this many ambient sounds is a good idea. I simply don't know. But seriously, a glass jar. Another thing about custom stories is that this is not a criticism against this custom story specifically, it's just a general, just something that I thought to myself. Adding items to specific places that makes sense is a good idea. It makes you actually think like, oh shit, I need something from the kitchen, and I've been to a kitchen, so I will take something from the kitchen. Like, I need meat. Oh, I will go to the kitchen. Because that makes sense. This is a huge turd. Holy fuck. Look at the size of that shit. Quite literally, that shit. It's bigger than this loaf of bread. Holy fuck, you could kill someone with that. I am... Simultaneously, I am disgusted. And very impressed. So... Can't add that. This one needs to be boiled. In water. In a glass jar. But I still can't find a glass jar. Am I having a brain fart moment right here? Because I'm trying to think to myself. Because in here, you get the poison gland. Is this custom stories? Yes, it is. It's the same custom story we were playing last time. And we are trying to finish this one before we start another one. If we can... If I could just find a glass jar. I assume this is the place where we get water from. But I don't... The glass jar. That is a bucket. Ooh, that is a lot of them. Okay. I am racking my brain here. You love custom stories. Well, that's good. I love custom stories as well. Some of them are just like great horror game experiences just by themselves. Love it. And the Amnesia engine, and just this game looks gorgeous. It has that. It's clearly like the textures and shit. This, you know, the game has aged a lot, but still. I'm not aware of that myself, or wasn't aware of that myself. But that's a shame. Like the actual original story of Amnesia: The Dark Descent is, I think it's okay. But where this game truly shines are the custom stories, because the amount of effort that goes into certain custom stories, like fleeing Brennenburg, which is just, it's a phenomenal custom story. It's a bit fucking annoying, but damn is it still good. And many others. You can just have... Oh, this is a... Wow, these can be opened. I'm sorry, but these did not look like openable doors. But again, why are there these cubes everywhere? Anyways, I can add this to the empty jar. No, I cannot add that to the empty jar. I need the fucking water. Admittedly, not every custom story is a good custom story. That is unfortunate. There are so many great ones. Or... I'm not sure how to put it, actually. I would argue that a lot of the custom stories are... Most of them aren't good, necessarily. A lot of them have the same issues, just... A lot of monsters, that equals scary, so that's a good thing. But... I don't know. It's just that the base, Amnesia, The Dark Descent, this engine works really well. It has a certain atmosphere, and the gameplay mechanics just kind of lend themselves to great experiences. For some reason, I find it hard to navigate in this place. I feel like my brain isn't just quite handling it, but okay. Many other horror games have the problem of or controls, or maybe just the fact that when the story is over, it's over. I don't know, it's just... Amnesia is just that, Boil that shit. Potassium nitrate, and then we can pour that shit in. Oh, hell yeah. Then we pour this shit in. Oh, hell yeah. Then we use this. Nope. And now we can blow some shit up. I am somehow a bit more scared this time around. Maybe it's because I'm a tiny bit tired. Hold on. Wait, what? Wait, what? Use the instructions to provide a recipe note to create a bomb. Mix the contents with a pestle, then the rest is common sense. Place the bomb. What? All three ingredients for the bomb are in this pot. They need to be properly stirred with something. What? A pestle. We need a pestle, but... I mean... Well, let's put it in here. It's like this custom story kind of takes an original Amnesia idea and then changes it around a bit, which throws me for a loop. Like, I constantly feel like I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but... Oh shit, what? These are drawers as well. That's not a pestle, that's a chipper. See, this is what I mean when I say this feels weird. And this design, it's... When you add drawers like these, why are there drawers like these, and cupboards like these, and then drawers like these? This creates a really... And why the fuck, yet again, is there a goddamn shirt in one of these? This just confuses me. I know it's a minor nitpick, but... And you can't even get this bottle... Never mind. You could get that out of there, but still. This makes no sense. boy. So now we have the bomb. Do we have the fuse as well? No. Ready to be placed so long as I have my fuse inventory in my inventory. It's time to blow shit up. Thankfully, those are easy chairs to run up. Time to blow shit up. Light the far end of the fuse and take cover. Look and run. Gotta run. Hello? Well, that worked.
He was right. His nitrate sure made the explosion far stronger.
Damn. We blew this place up. There's a lot of smoke around here. Damn. The lantern itself doesn't seem to be useful either. Where does this lead? Lower storage. Lower! What's in here? Engine room. Currently locked, so we need a key. Oh joy. Also, the thing that people seem to take the whole concept of the Dark Descent way too literally. Almost every single custom story has a part where they you just go deeper and deeper into darkness. See? Indie. Also different ambient sounds. Don't mind if I do. You have a chest with moldy bread. Fine. Be that way. A box of teen. So what do we want from the lower storage? Key. That's definitely something we want. Oh, okay. Something's gonna come through those. Thank you. Oh, you're there. You're supposed to know where I am. Also, that fucker just spawned right there. Oh. Violet guiding rod. Well, that's nice. So we're using the elevator steam rod mechanic. Good to know. Ooh, oil? Shit, are we platforming here? Apparently we are. Yump. Oh, okay. Suddenly, a dead child. Why, though? And again, the ambient sounds are not gone. They're still here. How nice. Why am I bouncing? The size of my ass cheeks is making me bounce around. We're just going deeper and deeper into this place. Ooh. The design of this place is me confused. Let me pick this one.
The fried flesh of dirty, rotting, stinking corpses of pigs is what draws the crowds towards our feasts. As the ensemble plays, filling their tainted hearts with joy, the gluttonous guests dig their faces into plates of succulent bloodied meat. They do not yet know that their old lives are being buried alive to this music, that this is their death march. They do not realize that their food and drink was spiked, and they do not wake as their fat bodies are hauled down into the cells. They only realize it when they find themselves on a cold stone floor of the underground.
Oh, wow. Let me check one thing, though. Since I was so thoroughly and rudely interrupted. Yeah, doesn't seem like there's anything here. Also, platforming in Amnesia. That's one of those things that kind of makes me wonder, how did people come up with, and then again, of course people would come up with that. Deeper we go. For fuck's sakes, dude. I knew it. Oh, you see me. You're an asshole, you know that? But those dick gargling sounds in the background, they could just go away, please. This dude has good eyesight. Even though he's supposed to be like... He's supposed to be a replacement for the suitor, who's blind. But this guy, the moment you lay eyes on him, he comes after your ass. Of course, I would appreciate it a lot more if you would just fuck off. Instead of getting stuck into corners, into door frames, you know? You dumb fuck. Damn. What else? It's just like, oh, look at that. There's a dead child in here. And why? You better not be patrolling this area indefinitely. Because I need to get over there. And I ain't playing with you. That ain't happening. You piece of shit. Let me just take a small bite of my Dubai chocolate. Dubai style chocolate. Delicious. Look at the dude. You actually want to do something about this? Or you just want to be a bitch? Look at you with your sword in your hand. You really just want to be the brute, but you're just like a more dumb-looking version of him. Also, it's great that I have a dynamic microphone. Because the sounds of the cars outside revving up their shitty-ass engines. Come on, dude. Fuck off. stop getting stuck in the fucking door frame. Despawn for me, please. No. You're being a bitch. Clearly. You intend on just being a bitch. What the fuck just happened? I just threw a fucking barrel at him, and I think that made him glitch through the ground and made him despawn because there was enough distance between us. Also, this is what I mean by adding different assets. You have, like, the old Amnesia the Dark Descent barrel. You can see the crispy-ass textures. Then you have Machine for Pigs barrel. Different amount of polygons. Different textures. Oh yeah, he went through there. I knew it. Like I said. Oh. So we are gonna...
Elevator is broken yet again. David had gone upstairs to write
Had gone upstairs to write a letter to complain to the company.
It would be much quicker if we just attempt to fix it ourselves. All in all, we need to find 3 spare guiding rods and insert them in the engine below us. Additionally, we will need to refuel the engine with coal and reset the weights to ensure that the elevator does not crash through the ceiling when it's launched.
Crash through the ceiling. What is that, a fucking rocket? Another thing I keep seeing in some custom stories is the attempt to try to force you to not hide.
This gap is too small for me to climb through, but maybe I can do something to expand it.
How do we spread the hole? First you take some lube and you apply it generously to the hole. And then you slowly but surely just add more fingers until you feel comfortable. I'm not joking here. But yeah, some of these custom stories really want to try to make it so that you can't hide from monsters. They want to force you to, like, oh, we want to make this like scary, but it's just at some point it becomes annoying because you can't face the monsters. And in this type of situation, I'm just stuck here. Also, it's kind of funny how you can see that. What if I just keep banging this shit? Let's add some light to this place. But like I said, this custom story really loves the idea of... I mean, actually, I can hide over there. Picking stuff up and then getting, like, cornered by a monster. Oh, that is scarier. Well, no. It's just annoying because I know it's coming, and it's just annoying that I can't make progress because those fuckers are too fast for me, usually. So now I have all the rods. I just need a way to get to the engine room. But I don't have a key. I guess I will probably find one, or I will find a way to enlarge the hole. Make it a bit bigger. Hmm. I assume I need to just make that hole bigger. Probably need to find a hammer. Or am I supposed to drop something down there? That would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Oh, this barrel is suddenly really heavy. Oh no. Boo. Didn't work. Okay. Something gonna surprise me here?
Tables, chairs, wardrobes. Over 100 years old, passed down from one generation on to another. With time they became worn, old, boring, discarded, and are now merely collecting dust in a dark cellar. It's funny how we treat people the same way. Once we have spent enough time with them, they become predictable, mundane, and we find ways to separate ourselves from them. In this case, however, I will breathe new life into the furniture. Its wood is perfect for constructing new machines of pain.
My god. Yeah, this is the one we need to use. But again, this whole place has been designed. Like, we need to push this one down the path we came, so that we can drop it on the hole and make it bigger. Of course, the monster's gonna
push this
come
box
soon.
off the balcony onto that gap in the floor, it may have just enough force to widen it.
There we go. Damn it, the sound of those chains just kind of... The monster makes similar sounds, so... Surprising that monster didn't come after us immediately. Really? What do you think would happen? What's this? What the dumb fuck? Lamau by indeed. I wonder what happens if I try to drop there. Owie. It was a trigger. Couldn't just drop into it. Oh well. Ow, son of a bitch. Thanks for the laudanums, though. There we go. Now we're in the engine room. And now, no doubt, that prick will follow us back. That's what every one of these guys have been doing so far. And another thing about a lot of custom stories, not every custom story needs to be big. Epic, absolute epic cinema. Absolutely. But yeah, a lot of these places don't need to be this big. I know they're this big in order to make things seem more impressive and to, you know, make sure that there are a lot of places you can run to and they can force you to run to, but still. Guiding rods are to be inserted in accordance to their color. Red is circle, yellow is triangle, violet square. So, red, yellow, violet. Whoop-de-doo. What else can we find? Well, we need to add the coal inside. Eat. Also, ratus. Ratas. Shovel. The only thing about Amnesia's engine is what I like to call the deadly half inch. So any kind of small incline on the floor is usually hard to go over. So in situations like these where you would just step over the shovel, you're stuck. I'm pressing forward at the moment. You can see me walking. Now I'm trying to run. This is fun when you're trying to escape a monster. That's why I jump on stairs. Because that's the only way I can fucking escape these assholes. So, any more coal? Can't pick you up for some reason? Oh, okay then. But apparently no. I know how this shit works because this is Amnesia. Close that. Pool. Pool. Something's wrong. I should check the instructions on the technical sketches. What the fuck? Places leaves 3 coal lumps in the furnace and pull its lever. I did. Ensure all cogs are in place. I did. Ensure all weights are set. Excuse me. I didn't know I have to add your mother into the machinery. From left to right, the weights should be set in the following order. 313. Left to right. Oh, I see. 3. Oh, hi, sweetie. Hopefully you're having a nice midsummer day. Also, I miss you. Oh, no. Now we have added the mother onto the weights. And we can finally pull this. And it works.
Yes, I have fixed the elevator.
Use the elevator to get back to the surface. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. I fucking said don't fucking do it! The service is kind of laggy. I mean, that makes sense. Considering where you are at the moment. I just never know where the monster appears. That's the annoying part. This way. Let me just pull the switch. There we go. Suddenly, no chase sequence in there. Though this is a surprise, we are actually moving upwards in Amnesia and in an elevator. The elevator actually elevates. The fuck was that all about? Pull the lever, Kronk! Thankfully, we only have one lever. Oh. Edmund. Can I escape? I know the hatch is for that. Come on. There we go. The moment I saw the hatch, I knew what was gonna happen. So he's not Edmund. Who the fuck is he after all this time? I kind of forget. Well. These guys are fucking persistent, I gotta say. Let me guess, this door would lead outside, but... Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, might give birth any day soon. Damn, that's a lot earlier than thought, right? Oh man, that's not... Good luck to... Tell her from me, good luck, and hopefully you guys have a nice Midsummer festival there. Damn, things are going crazy.
My name is Dave Morgan, and I'm the owner. You're the worst company in the world. I'm so sick of this piece of shit I have to deal with you people. It's the worst elevator in the world. I'm so fucking mad. It's the worst piece of equipment. You ought to take a gun and you ought to blow your brains out for manufacturing this piece of shit that you manufacture. And I should come there and punch you all in the fucking face on this fucking shit you sell me. I'm gonna throw it out and come and ram it up your fucking noses. Get the fucking guy here now. Fucking just fix it.
Okay then. I don't... What? What? Okay then. Alrighty then. Whatever. I am confused. Also, the need to add a lot of voice acting into Amnesia is kind of weird to me. Amnesia doesn't really need all that much voice acting. Oh no. Mr. Naked Dude was here, but he's nowhere to be seen anymore. Which means he's still here somewhere. I was hoping I got rid of him. But apparently that was too much to ask. Also, I'm not sure. I feel like this is supposed to be like, oh, we're here. Oh, we're here. We were walking on that balcony over there last time. This is one of the doors we saw. Oh, this is kind of cool. But also, it's like a dude with a southern accent, just kind of like, gosh damn you all. Your fucking elevator. Fucking rubbish. Damn. But at least we have some fresh air now. And invisible walls everywhere. And a sky that is black. Oh man, does this game have nice aesthetics. Ugly naked guy from Friends. I mean, could be. Could very well be. Amnesia is full of surprises. But then again, most of these guys are half naked, so I don't know. And we're back to the manor. Shit. What part of the manor are we in? This doesn't seem familiar. No, wait. I'm trying to figure out where we are right now. We are in the manor, but what part of the manor? I think that's one of the doors we couldn't get through before. Or then it was this door. I don't fucking know. The fuck? Oh, it opens. Doesn't even tell me what it is. Just open door. Open sesame. Sesame. Mario. You're not sorry. No need to pretend. Oh, fuck you. I haven't heard that one, actually. Oh, boy. Also, how dare you? Well, aren't you punny? Did it? Oh, fuck me. I'm making it worse. Damn. How dare I? And we are in a church. A place where I do not want to be. Creepy ass statues. Oh. Get the fuck out of my way. I need access. Into access. Öppna dörren. Öppna dörret. Dörren? Dörret? What the fuck am I supposed to know? I don't speak any fucking Scandinavian, for fuck's sake. Light the way. Oh, down we go. For fuck's sake.
The lantern smashed to bits when I fell. Lucky I didn't set myself on fire.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Oh, I love you. Your sanity is fucking broken. Your lantern is broken. Oh, joyous day. Oh yeah, the blurring effect. Yeah, that's lovely. Also, the super heavy puddle of piss? I mean, it could have been, to be fair. If it was me, though, okay. Oh. Like, imagine if just suddenly there was a huge beam that fell down right in front of your face. Like, if you're telling me you wouldn't piss yourself a little, I believe you. But also, I mean, I have to admit, I probably would piss myself. Not that I don't have any control over my bladder, but I mean, that would be scary as shit. Also, what the fuck is going on? Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, son of a bitch. Ah, motherfucker. Oh, it didn't hurt my ankles that much, though. Yeah, it's the pants. Soaked. With regret. And fear. So damn, everything's upside down now. For whatever reason. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Is this what we're doing right now? Really? Water monster? Oh no, we're just going to sleep. Okay. He had a wet dream. What? And this... now it truly is a puddle of piss. Oh man. Poor dude. Different kind of wet dream. Now, is everything okay? Well, no, it still has weird fucking statues everywhere.
What a nightmare. I think I'm back in reality now.
You call that a fucking nightmare? Dude, you've been living one. Well, I've been chased by these undying monsters that can kill me with one hit. They are the most terrifying amalgamations of abominations that I don't fucking know even. It's just absolute monsters that shouldn't even fucking exist. But an upside down room from a carnival? Damn, that's too much.
It is finished. After months of work, the final cog has been placed. The mechanism seals Sophia's tomb in a way that nothing can disturb her rest any longer. Now, it is no ordinary door with a lock that can be picked. The seal has no key, is resistant to fire and battering, and even blocks all sound. Within the catacombs, 2 levers must be used to unlock the tomb, and none shall know where they are.
So we're descending more into darkness.
The dead. The tomb may have something important. The catacombs are what is underneath the church hall, and I should search every nook and cranny in the area for these levers.
Find and use 2 levers in the catacombs in order to open the seal to Ephia's tomb. I mean... Jesus. Let me get this straight. You want to get the fuck out of here? But instead of doing anything that would actually lead you out of this fucking place, you instead want to go into a tomb that is beyond secure. You already have enough evidence to put this guy like behind bars for the rest of his life. But instead, you just don't want to go and disturb his dead wife's tomb. Yeah, just walk over the corpses of people. Whatever, am I right? Who the fuck cares, am I right? Also no lantern. What a miserable existence. So 2 levers. No idea where they are. No hints whatsoever. We don't have the hints. We have tindy boxes though. Oh, this fucking hallways. You scared the fuck out of me, though. Man. Based on the small rattling sound, it seems like darkness is affecting my sanity. Which is not nice. Mainly because of the fact that, you know, we're now forced to be in darkness without our lantern. Just like that one custom story did. Oh, I will give you a lantern, but don't be in darkness for too long. Oh, really? How about you suck my dick? Don't you ever do that again. Naked dude. By the Lord, cover yourself. At this moment, though, I'm not sure why do I even want to search for oil, because my lantern has now been destroyed. Then again, in the case of a surprise lantern, well, that was one of them. But in the case of a surprise lantern, I should probably check and make sure that if I find oil, I will pick it up. Just in case. Can I go inside? Fit through that. Just hide myself in there. Well, my sanity isn't going down, but it is still activating the brain rattling sounds when you're in darkness. Unfortunate, but I mean, at least I'm not losing sanity. I assume this is the... Yeah. Or am I assuming correctly? I'm not sure, though. So, we have one of the levers pulled. Which is good. One more. Wherever it is. Try to keep my peepers peeled.
Come, let me tear you.
No, Grandpa. Please, no. I knew it. Also, not to be mean towards the voice actor of this dude, but seriously, it's like, what exactly do you guys hope to achieve? Jesus Christ. What are you breaking? My friend, what the fuck? What are you hitting? And why? Dude, what's the point? That dude is humping a fucking closet. But why though? It's that dude was just like, oh shit, that's a closet. Time to hump the fuck out of that. I mean, like, to each their own, but shit, dude. There's no... Oh, that's the door we need to open. Okay. There's no hole. Oh, he despawned. Well, thank goodness. And yeah, fucking closet indeed. Jeez. Some people come out of the closet. This dude decided to fucking fuck it into oblivion. I just want to get inside closets as often as possible. That dude wants to destroy them, and some people just come out of them. I like different strokes for different folks. Damn. Strokes indeed. Ooh, lonely tindybucks, just sitting on a chair. Also, it's really fucking hard to see the levers in this darkness. Happy Pride Month to you. Pride Month to you too. I need to focus on my enunciation. Oh, we're back here. Oh joy. Now where's the last goddamn lever? It is hard to see in this fucking place. And you just have books. Nothing over here. Well, the lever should be pretty obvious to see, as was the previous one. I still am not sure, though, why the suitor decided to pump the ever-living shit out of that closet door. I can imagine just what made the programmer decide that, hey, by the way, this dude should go absolutely ballistic and hump the absolute shit out of that closet door. Don't ask me why, just do it. Just do it, just like... I want to see that, and it's like, yeah, I'll do that, just for you. What the fuck are you looking at? This lever has been used. In what way? What was the meme? Country boys make do. This isn't even a closet you can hide inside. Oh, okay. Whatever. Not gonna harp on that too much anymore. Lighten up. Might help me see a bit better. Save me tindy boxes. Thank you. There we go. Ooh, can I turn this on? Oh, hell yeah. Time to warm it up. Ah. It's so much better when there's light. Light Yagami. I'm gonna take this potato chip and eat it. Okay, so where the fuck is the liver? Come on. I've been pretty meticulous about this. Probably gonna be in a very obvious place and I'm just too fucking light to see it. Wouldn't be the first time. Or the second. Or the third. Or the fourth. Or the fifth. Sixth. As much as I love Amnesia custom stories, I tend to fucking suck at them every now and then. Mental fortitude. That's a very good question. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. None whatsoever. That is a string of words I never thought I would actually read. Weenie. Oh, that makes it so much better. Oh, hell yeah. Candles light my way. You wanted L so bad you're taking now once, son. Okay then. Damn. Just like Gintama. Surprisingly funny when you get into it. Okay. Now I'm getting pissed off. Are you fucking kidding me? One lever was just, like, surprisingly easy to find. Now the other one is like, no. I am hidden. You can go fuck yourself. Even with all these tinder boxes that I found over the time of this custom story, it's just I'm almost out of them, which is a bit of a surprise. I love how there are different sounds for me walking on a corpse. Splurge, splurge, as we say in Finnish. Fucking mopeds going outside. Huh. Really? Man. This is the tomb. Holy fuck. Spending a lot of time on just finding one thing in a custom story, that is not one of those things I like. This is usually because I'm just, like I said, I'm blind. When my left eye has so much astigmatism that, holy fuck, you wouldn't even believe. This fucking, let me in! Or let me out, depends. Naked dude. Share me your wisdom. Please. I wish to know the path forward. try to see if any of these shelves are actually movable. Because that's an option too. A hidden wall. Or like a hidden pathway, you know? Behind a shelf. My goodness. This is taking way too long. Oh my god. Oh my dear sweet Pepsi. What the fuck? Why is this other one so hard to find? Why you do this? I need to look through every nook and cranny. That is true cat mentality though, yeah. Let me in, let me out, let me in, let me out, let me in, let me out! Let me in and out. Also, how dare you keep that door closed? How dare you also open it? I'm not gonna go through it, fuck you. Oh. It's right over there. Despite me lighting this fucking candle, I probably lit it from here and then turn around here. Oh well.
The tomb should be open now.
Indeed it is. Let us go inside into this tomb. Instead of trying to get the fuck out of here. Like, why would you go into a super secure tomb? Oh, this is just Alexander's fucking room. Dead children, dead naked guys, dead servants, maids, whatever. Why are we here? Oh, he left a place for himself. Next to his wife. That is actually kind of wholesome.
I fear. It's been long since my last visit. So long that I feel I was a different man when I last sat here. I am gutted. After all those years, that unthankful bastard Wilhelm has betrayed me. We served together in the war. He was homeless, and I took him in. We were best friends. We were always there for each other.
To be fair, you're both just sadistic fucks.
Just couldn't cope after he learned I reshaped his murdering brother Dwight. Out of frustration and hatred, he released Dwight and all the other fiends. They ravaged our home and turned it into a slaughterhouse. My servants, men, women, and children, who have lived here for decades, none were spared. One by one, I brought their lifeless bodies into our tomb so that none of those beasts could defile them. It was the least I could do to earn their forgiveness. I caught Wilhelm, but it was too late. I ripped out his lying mouth, crucified him, and then the intruder came. The irony is that when he tried to save Wilhelm, he exposed him to Dwight, who had already lost all memory and sense of humanity. He sliced Wilhelm's head right off, and I cannot think of a better death for that traitor. The intruder is persistent, dedicated, and I do not know what his true intentions are, but I feel as if the end is approaching, and that I will soon lay beside you.
Also true, with a shitty sense of direction. It is hard mode, absolutely is. Does oh, someone's huge testicles are has been used to replace her hip bone. Oh boy. But I mean, Wilhelm betrayed me when I made his brother into a monster. Then he went too far, but it's like you... Big ball energy, absolutely. Classroom key. Okay. This is so fucking weird, though. Oh boy. Do a chase sequence? Thankfully I know where to go, but still. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. If he is key to her classroom. Oh, the door is open.
Edmund, stop this madness.
Not so fast. I must admit, I underestimated you, but your journey ends here. It's shocking that after ransacking my home and disturbing my wife's rest, you still have the nerve to tell me what to do. Viner is close. The fool thinks you are me, and he will seek revenge until his dying breath. I will give you one last chance to leave and pretend you were never here, to discard this chapter of your life. Leave the way you came and never return. For if I learn that you betrayed me, I will find and end you. The key is in the vent next door.
Get the key Edmund drop into the storage room's vent and use it to leave the catacombs. And what's the key that we have? I mean, this is the only door we can use to leave, right? Open door. I have to open both of them. Okay. Definitely some Liam Neeson vibes. Dude has been watching way too many movies. Oh, a confessional. Okay. I mean, it is church after all.
Dear Lord, you must help me against my neighbor. His cattle is stronger, his harvests are always larger, and his daughters are more beautiful than my own. He excels at everything
Okay, then.
he does, and this sickens me. He must be in league with the devil. Please, Lord, send the plague onto him, so he learns of your wrath.
What was the point of that letter? Oh, we still have this key.
Light a candle for every sinner. Watch the world burn.
The lost sheep come to pray to a dead god for salvation. They deliver their pathetic offerings and read the empty scriptures to rid their consciousness of sin and vice. They bow down graciously before nothingness and drown their sorrows in wine. Like in a theater, They sit and stare at their shepherd, performing his perfected weekly play, and confess their wrongdoings in the hope of redeeming themselves. They light their candles, but the darkness is still there.
As opposed to you? Dude. Pot calling the kettle black. Like, damn. This is a sick goddamn individual. Well, I mean, yeah, we definitely live in a society. My wife died. Which means you all need to die. Also, when my friend is the evil one. What if I want to go back here? Jump down. But I mean, seriously, it's such a weird life. You have like two sadistic motherfuckers just killing people for fun, torturing them, and then it's like, oh, but now you went too far. And what? Everyone is stupid. I mean, yeah. That is indeed who this guy is. The average Redditor.
Looks like Edmund's opened the way for me to leave. Should I abandon everything?
Escape the manor. Optional. Fuck no. I mean, we wanted to leave, but at the same time, this dude has already chosen multiple times to not just leave, so let's not just leave. Okay.
Hello class, my name is Afia Cromwell and together we are going to be studying the 17th century literature. It was an age filled with war and strife, numerous ideological changes and technological breakthroughs. Without a doubt, all of this has had a massive impact on the authors of that time.
Okay. Whatever you say. So I am making the stupid choice of not leaving and ending this custom story right here and now. I do admit that. Because I don't think there's anything more for me to learn from this place. Also, what the fuck? Boom! What? Damn. I should have paid more attention. Ooh, platforming. Hell yeah.
I hate heights. Gotta be careful and stick to walls. One wrong step and I'm done for.
Amnesia, the platforming descent. This is cool though. Oh no. You. So still, I'm not quite sure what we're doing here. This is my decision to just keep going. Man, this is cool though. I'm not sure does anyone else care about this as much as I do, but I just think that Amnesia is just, oh, this is a gorgeous game. I love it. There's so much cool shit doesn't budge. Okay. I need to lower that, so probably I need to get higher. If I don't watch my step, I become Amnesia the quick descent. Amnesia, I'm descending way too fucking hard. Like again, this game is a bit old and it definitely shows its age, but damn. I'm not sure if it's the engine itself or the fact that the whole game and its engine is so versatile that you can create something like this. Holy shit. None of this type of stuff was in the original Amnesia game. This is just people being like, hey, I can create kind of cool shit with this engine. That's something I would be able to do, but... at least I can play it. Oh, fuck. Are we? I have fallen down. Shit. It's surprisingly hard platforming in this game. You don't jump very far, and your running speed is a bit iffy. Let's try that again. Someone's gonna probably say fucking skill issue. Please believe me, I'm good at fucking platformers. I fucking... okay. See... come on. Please. I'm trying here. I promise I don't suck at platformers. I don't suck at video games. Please. You have to jump at like the last very goddamn second. Well, jinxing it is another one of my impeccable abilities. Also, to be fair, like, Amnesia has this weird thing with its engine where if you hit a tiny slope, it will give you a boost of speed. But slopes are your worst enemy. Because if you go against a slope, it will just be like, nah, you ain't going that way. But again, what are we hoping to achieve by going deeper into the matter? Because as was already established, we wanted to get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, we don't even have a lantern. So we're exploring things without a lantern. Fucking hell. But like... yeah. We wanted to get the hell out of here. So, but now we're not. Which is fine, but... we already also have everything we need to put this guy behind bars. Sure, he said that if you leave this through this way, you never mention my name, and but if you do, I will just kill you. Fine. But what's stopping him from doing that anyways? Even if I am quiet and never say anything about what he's done. I mean, then again, also, at the beginning of this custom story, this dude had nightmares because even though he had quit being a detective, I think this dude is supposed to be a detective, but even though he quit, the fact that he knew that there would be innocents dying that kept him up at night. But again, still, I'm not quite sure what we're hoping to accomplish here. What exactly is the point? I do not know. And we have a fret saw. For some reason. For some reason. Dive Nightmare at Alexander. Okay. Dive into bed with Alexander. That sounds like a good custom story to me. With that old wrinkly bastard. Oh, there's a door. Ooh, the Atonement. Yeah, that makes sense. But it just makes me... Oh my god, my sanity is running out in darkness. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, just 1 out of 3. I don't even know what I'm using these for. But apparently, fucking have... Fuck me sideways.
No way I'm going down with that thing there. It sounds hungry. Maybe there's something I can feed it.
The Brute. Find some meat to feed a creature in the cellar of the workshop. Motherfucker, that's the Brute. That fucker, his head is like a bloomin' onion. He can't eat. Motherfucker actually wants to feed the Brute. I mean, that's very kind of him. But damn. I can't see. Dorkness. Mm-hmm. That's good old amnesia physics engine for you. Thank you. See, that's what we get. That is one of the weaknesses of the collision mechanics. They ain't... Oh... Yes, indeed. And windows, especially see-through windows, they are crazy with these types of chairs. I don't think these windows are quite the same. Yeah. These guys don't care. But holy fuck. Oh, look at that. My eyes!
I appreciate you teaching us, and I don't mean to pry, but these strange parts we make, what are they for?
If I told you the contraption they make helps people better understand the pain and suffering they caused, would you understand what I meant? I thought not. Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
My god, you are an insufferable cunt. Man, and pretentious to boot. Ah, man. I swear to fuck. So we have 2 pieces of a drill. We have a fret saw. Great for cutting up softer material. Probably need to cut up that meat. Ouch. Ouch, chihuahua. Then again, maybe we want to catch Edmund. I said what we were on. Yes. I have this habit of stating the obvious. I am so angry though that we don't have a lantern. This is all darkness, and it's eating away at my sanity. Also, dead children. I mean, yeah, I know that the whole story is like Wilhelm just betrayed him, and then the monsters run rampant and shit. Also, you don't want me to go into the closet, yeah. Once you come out of the closet, you can never go back in. I get it. But also, fuck you. What are you looking at? Guards' quarters. God fucking hell, I thought this custom story was close to ending. But man, no. No, but seriously, taking away my... Okay. Taking away my lantern is like one of the biggest fucking sins this custom story has done. You don't do that. This doesn't make this custom story any more creepier. I'm just more annoyed. The constant being cut off by the fucking monsters whenever you're trying to get things done. Hopefully my Midsummer isn't as dark as this descent. Well, yeah, fuck, have you looked outside? Dude, you're 100... I mean, probably not at the moment, but you live 100 meters away from me. So, it's... Midsummer. It ain't getting dark. How's the Atonement? I thought we'd be done already. It doesn't seem like we're even close. And I chose the optional route. It's just to spite Edmund. Oh, my poor brain rattling. Ah, you're at work. Yeah, I kind of assumed. Then again, but hold on. Dude, your workstation actually has windows, though. Don't they? You can see the light outside. Yo, the summer is mid. Please end me. Oliver, you're giving me cringe. You take away my lantern and... Okay, so... What is the fucking point of this? Almost every single place I've gone to in this custom story has a lot of light. Almost every place is partially illuminated. Now, when you take away my goddamn lantern, we get this. And my brain rattling. What's the point of that? What does that add to a custom story? Seriously, what does this add? Okay, so that's a loading screen. Also, fucking hell. I need to explore this place first. Every custom story seems to have this thing where they start getting on my nerves. Holy fuck, this place is absolutely goddamn massive. I love it. The aesthetics are absolutely on point. But also, fuck you. You don't just... You can't... This is a theater. This is really cool, though. But you can't take away my goddamn lantern, then shove me into multiple...
I can hear your heartbeat.
Really? Is this what we're doing now? This custom story has the problem of like... No, not now!
Life's but a shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and is then heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
The torture corn thing was like kind of interesting by itself, because it made me question the creator's sanity for a moment. But what's the point of this? Oh my god. He started humping the door. But it's just... And... The reason why I hate it when they take away my lantern. The fucker despawned here. Okay, well fucking fine. I thought I was stuck for a moment. Holy fuck. But the problem is... Like, I've said this a million times. You don't just shove me into a dark place without a lantern and still keep the fear mechanic. You don't do that. It's not that it's not fair. I mean, it's not fair. But it's also a dick move. Stabby stab. Yeah, the asthma fucker is still after my ass. Granted, this custom story is more about the lore. They want me to find... They want me to find the different notes and stuff to figure out what's going on, but most of the notes are just about the dude talking to himself about like how humanity is a sickness, blah, blah, blah. Human ugly creatures. It is my duty to cleanse this world, and then it's blah 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 blah. This is how I justify my insane sadism. Now that you mention, Mr. Wheat, that is actually true. This is giving me a lot of like Amnesia, the Machine for Pigs vibes. This is becoming borderline pretentious. Like the character isn't even edgy anymore. It's just Edmund just becomes like this. Fuck's sakes. Edmund is just becoming annoying because that's all he does. He just talks about poetically about how everyone is just so awful and evil. It's like, okay, fine. Sure, whatever. Okay. The cheese is real. Yes. Oh no, the workshop was... we were here already. All of this is just starting to feel like, ah, god damn it. We're not learning much new. Much anything new. We're kind of just going through the motions here. We were here already. We can't go through here, right? But again, it's these cliched take away the lantern, put you in darkness, monsters keep cutting you off, and they just keep appearing. That doesn't make a good custom story. I know the idea is to try to keep the custom story interesting, while you try to, like, hand out the lore. I Like, here's some interesting stuff about the lore. Like, fine.
It is no longer the same.
But this...
With every passing day, I feel the growing indifference of my servants. There are no more happy smiles or lovely chats, as if the whole household has been devoured by depression, apathy, and despondency.
Because of you.
As if the void left within me after Afia's death has slowly transferred onto others.
Yes.
Even though they have no idea about what I do to fill this void, they know that something is not quite right. Many of these people have been serving my line way before I was born, and I regret forcing them into this experience.
Do you now? Do you really? Like, for fuck's sakes, dude. Why do I suffer the consequences of my own actions? Oh, for fuck's sakes, dude. That would be... Oh, we're here. See, that would be more believable if... Edmund must have locked this door. Sure. It would be much more believable if he didn't, you know, spread all this fucking poetry about this sick world and stuff. Oh, now the window is back. Do-do-do. Don't want to try and go through that again because the game probably doesn't like that. As I was saying, it's just now things are just becoming like, it doesn't really make any sense. You go around like, oh, this sickness, humanity, oh, they deserve to suffer, and then it's, why is everything so mean? Like, I wonder why. I wonder how. I wonder why. I wonder what would lead to this. And it's just so hard to see in the darkness in this game. Because light is supposed to be like a valuable resource, and you have taken away that resource from me. It's... There was nothing in the toilets, was there? No. Apparently not. But yeah, I don't believe Edmund just gives a flying fuck based on the fact that he just clearly seems to be enjoying himself. Some amount of regret, I do actually believe. But at the same time, it doesn't really seem like he actually cares, you know? Like, I can understand a person who wants to do both of these bad things, but doesn't want to hurt specific people. That's understandable, actually. It's very understandable. And then feeling regret when you kind of unintentionally cause suffering on others as well. That is, again, completely understandable. But this is one of those instances where it's like, oh, poor me for, like, doing horrible shit and forcing them to do horrible shit. Oh, why are they so sad? I need another drill piece. Is there anything else but the note? Like, guys, there are 2 doors that are locked. 3 doors, actually. And I need a key. Did I miss a key somewhere? The multitasking is not my forte. What in the fuck? That does nothing. Nothing in here either. Huh? Like, dude, I need stuff. Why aren't you giving me stuff? Like, is that pointing me towards something? Ooh, lightens. There's a teeny box. Whoop-de-doo. But I mean... Would you be so gracious as to give me a fucking key or something instead of just this? That is, it's true in the sense that it's... I mean, it's clear that this dude is just a sadistic narcissist, because the only thing that makes him feel any bit of remorse is the fact that, like you said, people around him are feeling bad. But he only feels bad about it because, well, other people are making him feel bad about it. Like, oh, they're suffering, so that makes me sad.
I can see there's a ladder leading upwards, but it's out of my reach. Staking something to stand on might help.
Motherfucker, I cannot see jack shit! Stack items on top of each other in the theater's dressing room to reach the ladder in the ceiling. What? Oh, there! I was wondering what I tricked. Okay, admittedly, yeah, sure. Maybe I should have seen that, but fuck me. I mean, this is the first time this custom story actually makes it useful. Other times it's been pretty obvious what I'm supposed to do, but that's nice. Can I stand on you? Can't stand on the candle, but that's fine. There we go. Oh well. Also the fact that Edmund is just like, he doesn't see anything wrong with the way he does things. Oh, it's causing harm for others and stuff. Also, when I come in, it's like, yeah, by the way, I'm just gonna kill you. Oh, okay. But clearly you don't really care about anything else but yourself. Oh well. Why can't I just have my lantern, though? Why did you have to break it? It doesn't make this custom story any scarier or more fun. I'm just pissed off. And that's the weird thing about these custom stories. They almost every single time, almost every single time, they just end up making me annoyed by the end. Even then, this is a great custom story. A lot of content, but it's just they're kind of.
The chimes play the midnight tune as I
see. This is what I mean.
The circus.
This is what I'm like. This is very close to Machine for Pigs.
Notes like the amateur he is. He dominates all the conversations and sees himself above others. He tells his unfunny jokes and makes my skin crawl. His pathetic attempts to charm his guests. In turn, they all clap and cheer for the sellouts they are.
Like, what does that add to this story now? We already know what these people are like. By the way they talk, by their sound, by all these notes that they left around. We already know what they're like. I don't need another 10 notes of them talking about how they hate everyone around them and how it doesn't add anything to this. And there's what I like to call the sin of custom stories. Is while making everything big is nice in the sense that it creates a cool aesthetic. Oh, now it opened. Nice. Ultimately, this just starts to feel pointless. I'm running around chasing notes that repeat stuff that I already know. Then there's the okay... Grunty! Yay! It's Grunt. Oh, fuck me. No, I won't. Both of you fuckers. Oh, boy. Damn, dude. Grunty and the asthma fucker. Woo. What a surprise. Also, my rattling brain. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. The problem with low sanity is that it makes gameplay harder. Ah, he's coming. Yeah, he's coming. And when my sanity goes down, again, the gameplay gets harder in the sense that my mouse starts getting sluggish. My movement slows down. The character starts passing out, laying on the floor, into a horizontal position like I like to do a lot. But again, this is kind of weird. Like, again, I have no more items that I got from this. And what do I get? Grunty, which is... That was a nice surprise. I love Grunty. But it's then getting surprised by Naked Fucker. I don't... Clearly I need to come here and get something from here, whether it's a note or whether it's something else. But what's the point of cornering me like that? Forcing me to get out of the place where I want to go. It just feels like it's extending the custom story length arbitrarily.
The book of history is no stranger to violence. One war after another.
And here we go, more pretentious shit about the fucking humanity and
written in blood, and its cover is tainted by genocide. Is it the circumstances of the age and trauma that drive?
Because this seems like this very rudimentary approach to, like, the problem of evil, as I've said before. Oh, there's evil in this world, holy crap, humans are awful, yeah, blah blah blah. But you're trying to, like, stretch that idea into a multi-hour long Amnesia custom story. Fine, but it... I'm sorry, but I'm not impressed. And hearing a dude go like, I can feel your heartbeat. Oh, that doesn't. That's just. That's fucking hilarious. Again, I don't want to talk shit about the custom story, but the more it tries, it pushes the. The more I listen to the notes, it just starts to piss me off. Because it's the same thing over and over and over again. It makes it very hard for me to enjoy the set pieces that they've created. I'm already a bitter son of a bitch. I don't need someone else to be as bitter as me. Like, come on. Also, give me back my fucking lantern, dude. Like, I love this. Hold on, let me just light this up. This is cool. I love this. This conference room actually looks like a conference room. It feels like one. 10 out of 10. 10 out of fucking 10. This is great. But I'm here only for this. And now I can go back. So this feels arbitrarily long. And that's... It's the little things that keep accumulating over time. I thought I would have finished this custom story already, and fucking hell. We're still going. So, the guards' quarters. And these weird ambient noises. This doesn't make it scary, this is just confusing. Why do I hear someone just like humping the floor or something? This custom story is... the length wouldn't bother me as much if there was a good reason for it. Oh, this is a workshop. Oh, yeah, it's this way. But when the only thing we really get from going to these new places is just the same notes, essentially rephrasing everything we already know. And then we go into darkness. I'd rather have a short, impactful custom story than a long, artificially lengthened one. I mean, that is a decent comparison to make. I can't, won't deny that. Like, I don't mind these rooms being here. They do create this feeling of reality. Like, you are in a place where you have rooms for other people. The designs make sense. Feeling the immersion. But I'm trying to think of custom stories that were shorter and really good. I think it was one of the custom stories I played recently. Echoes of Grief, I think. Wasn't it? Fleeing Brandenburg. They weren't long. The fuck is... There's a hump on the floor. Pushing me back. Poltergeist. Well, like Echoes of Grief, it felt like every single step of the way, it was just... Every moment was handcrafted to make you shit yourself. Same as Fleeing Brandenburg. Fleeing Brandenburg was you going through the Amnesia route that you take in the original Amnesia game. But now you go backwards. And you need to find ways around the stuff that you broke or were destroyed the last time when you went through there. That's great. That's inventive. And it's nostalgic. Echoes of Grief. It had a bit of a boring story, but it had a cool concept. And moments where you were like, oh, fuck me. I don't want to go there. Artificially lengthened Majora's Mask wannabe. That is what I've heard many times before. And it's the fact that it just gets really boring at some point. Ooh, outside. exploring in Amnesia is cool. Especially since the engine really lends itself to really good mood lighting and stuff. But again, now it's just fucking dark. Into darkness. It gets hard for me to really immerse myself into these places.
Those scratches on the wall look very suspicious. Maybe there's something behind that painting.
That's a nice mechanic, though. Especially when you make so many rooms that just don't serve any other purpose than to be set pieces. It's nice that you do this. Like if I'm about to miss something, then I should... Glorified key fetch quest for our game. This custom story is starting to feel like one as well, especially now that I missed something in this room. What is it? It's another note.
The German engineers finally finished their work on the armory's lockdown mechanism. He uses a complex system of steam pressure that holds...
This is fine. This gives me information about what I need to do next.
Albeit costly, this means my preparations for Edmund's downfall will continue to remain discreet. He'll be a sight to behold when the chaos starts, and nobody has the ammo or weapons to defend themselves. Franz told me, in the case that I do lose my key to the pressure controls, there's a way to override the system. To do this, I would need to pour a highly flammable liquid into the channeling machine and turn its handle. This will overheat the system to a point where the steam cannot be contained and is released, unlocking the door. Hopefully, I won't be needing to do that.
Go here, collect this, and this, and this. Go there, avoid the blind penal bastard. Collect this and that, and move on. Yes. That's pretty much it. Those kinds of notes are fine. Those give me, like, proper information about what I'm supposed to be doing next. And I guess maybe this is my way of destroying the whole process, trying to get rid of all these monsters that he has. So he can send, Edmund can send them after me after I'm done. But this is also another part of the design. Now, it's like, oh, okay. There's nothing... Okay, I don't want to go there. That's good. So... This was a... So we went through, like, this corridor. Or this hallway. All the way back here. Just to pick up a note that tells us what to do next. But since this is just a really long hallway, what it means is that when we go back, we will encounter one of the monsters. And it's just, fine. Oh. Also, infinite void. Muriel Kushel. Oh? What be this? Okay. Down we go. Also, one nice thing to do in a custom story would be to give a safe place. That's what the original Amnesia did. It's easier to continue a story when you get these... Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? That sounded... Holy fuck. It sounded like someone had, like, a jet engine for their car. Holy fuck. As I was saying, though, these safe areas give you this moment of respite. And you can gather a bit of your mental energy and then move on. But when you know that the custom story is just waiting for another chance to throw another creature at your face, it's just exhausting. Like, the thing is, I'm not sure if this place is safe. Doesn't seem like it. Also, I can't see jack shit.
This looks like the channeling machine Wilhelm had written about in his note.
Ah, shit.
I think I saw a barrel full of kerosene in the catacombs where I fell and broke my lantern.
What?
If I fill a container with kerosene, I can bring it here and pour it into the funnel.
You want me to go back into the catacombs? Now... Really? Are we really doing this? Because... Find a suitable container for the kerosene, which I don't have. Obtain kerosene from the catacomb storage room, which I still need to get. Find some meat to feed the creature in the cellar of the workshop, which I don't have, which I haven't even found yet. And I can't see in this fucking place. Why would you take away my lantern? Did the custom story creator just want to stop adding oil to places and then decided to take away my fucking lantern for that? Also, where the fuck am I? Oh, we're back here. Okay, I see. We just went around. Okay, no monster encounter here, which is nice. Just want to check what was this way. An empty bucket. Well, that's the container for the kerosene. Good thing I came this way. Holy crap, that would have been a... Ooh. That would have been unfortunate. So, I know. I need the drill so that I can drill into the tank that has the kerosene. But I don't have the last drill bit. I have to make sure that I didn't miss a drill piece in here. I need to be sure. Because if there is a drill piece in here, it's I need to make sure, because I don't want to wander around aimlessly trying to find that last piece. Dear Lord, you're forcing me to go back all the way over there just so that I can come back here. My fucking goodness. But again, like I said before, taking away the lantern, completely unnecessary. There was no good reason for that. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. No, it doesn't seem like there's a drill bit here. Where the fuck could it be then? Now I'm afraid I might... I need to check through these. Just in case. Last time, there was an important piece in one of these. Oh, teeny bucks. Okay, so no, nothing there. That is something that some other custom stories have done before. They add a shit ton of places that where you can go, but then there's an important item in one of those rooms. But I still haven't found the meat. Maybe the last drill bit piece is with the brute in the workshop cellar. Okay, so the game is not that cruel. Damn. Huh. Meat. From where? From where? From where? This is another unfortunate thing about really big places in Amnesia. Custom stories. When you make places big enough, it just makes things just way more harder than it needs to be. So, there is one thing I want to try. Can't use it on her. Okay. Understood. The game is pretty nice. With the hints. It often tells me what I'm supposed to do. Doesn't let me really make all them mistakes. But I am assuming that I need the meat first. In order to get that. In order to get the drill bit. Because it's... The other drill parts were in the workshop. Right. The brute is in the workshop. So the last piece, drill bit piece being in the workshop just makes sense. But where's the meat? I'm trying to rack my brain. Because you can't, apparently you can't use the meat off those corpses you can find everywhere. So I assume I would have to use like a pig carcass that you get in some of these custom stories. How long is the story? Long. Really long. Find some meat. Meat. But from where? Like, what kind of meat exactly do you want me to try and get? Do you want me to cut this dude, for example? No. So it's a very specific piece of meat that you want me to get. But I just... From where? Oh, man. Like, I am assuming... That's locked. Locked as well. I'm assuming I have to go to a kitchen of some sort to get, like the piece of meat that you usually get in Amnesia that you use to feed the water monster. But try as I might, I'm struggling to figure out where I could find something like that. Bin. This is the theater. Really racking my brain here, running around trying to think what I could have possibly missed. Clearly, human meat is not what the brute wants. Like, I can't just go around with this saw and just cut some of these guys open. So, okay, fine. What exactly do you want me to do? Look around, find out. Well, I mean, we'd hit the point of, like, try you, with you, on occasionally on you, with you, to you, while trying to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. The reason why I assume that we need meat, like I said before, I assume that we need meat because the only place where I can think of where we could find the last drill bit piece. See, I assume that in order to get the kerosene into this bucket, we need to drill the container that has the kerosene. But we don't have all the drill bit pieces. And the last drill bit piece is probably in the workshop cellar. But in order to get to the cellar, we need a piece of meat to feed the brute. So until I find a piece of meat that I can cut with this saw, I assume, then we're not gonna get the last drill bit piece. The problem is, I don't know where to find that meat. Still no shaft and still no lantern. I mean, we're not getting another lantern. I feel like the game made that pretty obvious. Also, the toilets don't have anything. This is the weird part. The toilets didn't even have a note. This place just fucking exists. Which is fine. But still. Take a piss. Oh, me fucking hell. You can say that again, Mr. Weep. I mean, actually, never mind. Please don't say that again. I mean, fucking hell, though. I don't. I don't get it. I'm drawing blanks. I'm just drawing blanks. Because there's nothing. There's nothing near. You could say that. Though personally, I don't know the success rate of those apps. I haven't used all of them personally. I've just used one. And that was a pretty decent success. The fuck are you looking at? Also, why does the brood need fucking meat? Why can't I just take a sack of potatoes and feed that shit to him? All that is holy. What the fuck? I am seriously wondering if I'm just dumb. So many things have been so obvious, but again, now I'm stuck again. And running out of time. I am assuming I need to find some kind of pig carcass so that I can get a piece of meat for myself. That is the assumption, because there are a lot of human bodies around and they apparently are not good enough. So it has to be something special. The catacombs just have more human bodies. I doubt they're good enough. I don't believe it's a soft lock. Mainly because of the fact that there's no reason for it to be a soft lock. Speaking of soft locks... Oh. I mean, this is a weakness of Amnesia, the Dark Descent engine. Yeah. Shit's glitching out. You can hear them drop into the water. So many things being broken at the same time, apparently. Okay. Let's exit the game for a moment. And, load an autosave. Oh, whoops. Wrong. Okay, there we go. There we go. Whoopsie daisy. I love breaking the engine of Amnesia, the Dark Descent, but holy fuck. See, when you glitch an object, it flies everywhere, and it starts breaking all the other physics objects, moving them around. And the engine cannot handle moving around so many physics objects. It's not supposed to do that. It's not meant to do that. Currently, there's apparently water somewhere over here. And it's being affected by the casket lid.
Maybe the fiend will get lost if I feed him this corpse.
You gotta be fucking shitting with me.
For me to move around. Perhaps there's another.
This specific body, that's the one you wanted me to
I
use.
can't believe I'm doing this.
I don't...
Now, to throw some bits down the hatch.
So you specifically wanted me to use that corpse. Couldn't have been any other corpse, had to be that corpse. So if I didn't remember that it was that specific corpse... I'm not speechless. I'm really just... Now we can go down, but... Well, you're still not satisfied? You need me to just feed you more? Also, apparently there's, like, water in some of these areas, because the stuff that I threw. It's just... This is just pure darkness to me. I don't... Bumfuck Yaginton. Indeed. But what do you want? More of this? Oh my god. Why are you so slow? I'll drop this here. See, I'm not really sure what's... Again, what the point of this whole thing is. Did I trigger the water monster? As well? You need more meat? The Character's not saying anything, so might as well just get more meat. Blooms? I keep running the wrong way. Why do I keep doing that? Damn. I'm so focused on being pissed off. I can't even think clearly anymore. Damn. So is this enough, or do you want the whole body? Oh my god. Do you want me to feed you the whole fucking body? Why? Did it say? Drop the body parts. You literally meant all the body parts. What? Like, I get it, I could have done it like this, but this is just, like, there's no point to this. Come on. Like, I just... Where the... Agrippa. Oh, the head. The head. The fuck... You don't count the head part of the fucking body. Where are the hands? Where did I drop them? I can't see. There they are.
I think it worked. Sounds like the fiend moved on.
Yeah. It is the water monster. Speaking of physics objects, here's one of them. I am this close to ending this custom story. Call me petty, if you want to.
Here I am,
Oh my fucking
assembling
god.
Edmund's grim invitations while he is cozy in his warm bed.
What did he say?
After what he
Invitations?
had done to my brother Dwight, I dream
Also, your face is too close to the
taste
fucking
of his
microphone.
to watch blood drip out of his wounds as his eyes close one final time. All good things come to those who wait. For now, I have to play along, lest he suspects something.
Just for a moment without that rattling in my ears. I don't... See, I'm trying to find positive things about this. Like hearing the characters think through what they're gonna do and why they do it is interesting enough. But it's, I don't care at this point because I already know what you guys wanna do. Finally. Combination doesn't work. What the fuck? There we go. Oh, cleared my sanity. That's great. So what now? We open that one? Or do we go to the catacombs? Grunty! Hi, buddy. sorry. Oh, fuck. Shit. Can I run? Sorry, buddy. Love you. Oh, I love Grunty. Oh, I love seeing him. Oh, that made my day better. Oh, dude. Calm down. Ah, Grunty, my boy. I love him. Ah, second time he's seeing him. Oh, how nice. Into the catacombs we go. Which direction was it again, though? This way. The Atonement? More like, oh, I hate life. Custom story. I mean, very relatable, but still. Back to the catacombs we go. More like the catagoons. Ah. 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 It is funny, though, that they decided to leave Grunty for last. Like, hey, you've been running away from every other monster in this game so far, but hey, here's Grunt. I love it, though. I just love Grunt. Grunty's my favorite. Actually, let's go this way. This is closer to the place where we want to go. Open. Open says Ami. Whoop. Wine. Probably this. There we go. And then we drill. Bouquet of kerosene. Pour kerosene into the funnel of the channeling machine in the basement of the guards' quarters. Indeed. Is there a way for me to go back this way? I'm gonna try. If not just for the fact that I just don't want to... If there's a trigger for a fucking monster down the other path, I don't want to bother. Grunty was fine. I accept that. Oh shit. Almost hurt myself. I've almost hurt myself today. To see if Amnesia's physics actually work. Alley. Eat. There we go. There we go. Ah. Because fuck you, I'm not running through the catacombs again. Hell no. Because I know for a fucking certainty that you're gonna be summoning the naked son of a bitch to run after me. No way. I'm not playing. An eye for an eye! Are you fucking serious? Touché. Because you decided to spawn the fucker in here. Seriously. I'm not tussling with him. I can't be fucked. So I'll just despawn him. See, I don't know what's so fun about, like, spawning the monster right in front of me where I need to go. This isn't the first time, after all. This has already happened numerous times. Oh boy. Guards' quarters was this way. There's gonna be another monster encounter in here, I know. I know. There we go. Pour it in there. Flip the fucking
now
switch.
to turn the handle.
There we go. I know it.
Like a rat.
I fucking knew it. Can I hide anywhere?
Deja vu. At least this one's made of solid metal.
Oh yeah, we were surprised like this last time. So this time he can't break the doors open.
This is the end.
I hope I blew that fucker up. Oh shit. Indiana Jones method. It worked.
So much for German engineering.
There are a couple of jokes I could make about German engineering right about now. Also, why did he suddenly turn into a grunt? Whoa, the frame rate. Woo. I should grab everything from the desk before I leave. What? What?
Who gave Edmund the right to play God? To torture and reshape my brother?
Get
for
away
murder?
from the fucking
How
microphone. The
ironic.
plosives are hurting my
How
ears.
many had Edmund killed during the 100 Days War, and here, in his own home? He thinks that he is smart, that he is safe locked away in his tower. But I know better. Going through the manor plans, I learned that the conference room has a secret entrance into his chambers. It's hidden behind a pushable wall that is unlocked by pressing concealed buttons in the following order. Inside the fireplace, under the small carpet, and under the piano's keyboard. First, I will release all the prisoners to slaughter his servants and guards to distract him. Then drive a knife into his cold, dead heart. Revenge will be mine.
Okay, so at least we get a reason why we go after Edmund. We can kill him. But it's like, hold on a second. There we go. So the plosives, like pissy penis, this pissy fucking prick. I'm gonna fucking papa. I'm not sure how that actually sounds, but yeah, I don't like that. But the fact that I somehow knew that there was a knife and a note in that drawer, that's just fucking weird. Why would you know about any of that? The frame rates. This is the second time I've blown something up in this custom story. Okay, that's kind of cool though. Smokey the fucking bear. Oh, not this way. This way? This way. Yeah, this way. But at least our naked asthmatic son of a bitch is now dead. Permanently. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, how was it? Inside the fireplace, under the small carpet, and under piano's keyboard. So first...
I have to put out the fire first.
You can't. No, you can't do. You can't. Just let me go, please. I need water, but where? Please tell me there's a source of water in this room. No. That's just a no. Okay. So maybe that's what the toilets are for. You can actually get the water from there. Maybe that's the place. That looks ominous as hell. The gates of oblivion. I'm trying to think to myself, like, this door, yeah. This is a place where you could get some water. Thank goodness. Probably could have used any of the other faucets, but at least you let me. It should, I was wondering why the fire in the fireplace looked different from the other ones, but I didn't put two and two together. I already pressed you. No, wait. What was the... Inside the fireplace under small carpet, so... You... You... Then you... But I don't know. Confront Edmund. Hi. Alright, Edmund. Time to face the music. I'll stab the fuck out of you and put you to rest next to your wife. How about that? How about we do that? Would that be a satisfying end to you? The amnesia potion. That's what they had. This is gonna be one of those. Well, he doesn't remember his crime, so therefore it's unfair to kill him. Or is this like that was just the stuff that made them like, no, it slowed down their bodies processes, right? It just gave you the chance to essentially keep them alive for longer.
This must be the room Edmund made for his unborn child. How tragic.
So, that didn't sound very sincere. I'm sorry, but it just didn't. How tragic. Then again, I probably would be like that. Oh, how tragic. I mean, it is, but still. Edmund's diary. Dates back at least a decade detailing Edmund's story, trauma, and vision. A stabbing echo, I mean, fucking.
I cannot feel any pulse or breathing. He must have overdosed himself on one of his vile concoctions.
So what was... So many notes. Oh man, all the torture devices, holy shit. I create a perfect metabolism elixir. Only a few drops of its pink substance are enough to slow down all the chemical processes within one's body. This opens up vast opportunities in many aspects of medicine. The elixir can be used to slow down the growth of cancer and spread of bacteria, control weight gain, hunger, and most importantly, aging. While the elixir is intended to aid the general public, I will have my own uses for it. Ultimately, it is perfect for all three phases of atonement. I will not have to feed my victims very often. The elixir will prevent sepsis and necrosis, and it will extend their life, meaning they can experience what suffering I have in store for them for many years to come. I need to be careful, however, as large doses may induce coma or even clinical death for a prolonged period of time. Their body could lie lifeless, dormant for many years until the effect wears off. But that's what he's done, essentially.
Just to be sure.
Yeah. The stabbing echo. Hope you enjoyed it. I won't see you next time.
The play has finally ended, and the curtain is now closed. All my life, I have followed the path of God, doing what I believed was right, and had been rewarded with nothing but betrayal, pain, and misery. As my prayers fell on deaf ears, and the church coffers burst open with gold, not the faintest whisper of a response could be heard. After all, there was no God when the sick were suffering. There was no God when the children were starving. And there was no God when murderers and rapists walked free. I took it upon myself to become the god that was needed. One that healed, taught, and gave. The god that rid society of this tumor, this festering wound that nobody dared to dress. And as I carved their flesh to reflect their tainted hearts, they all felt but a mere fraction of the anguish they had inflicted upon others. Blood flowed like water, but not one innocent soul has been harmed. Not one mother wept for her child. In the end, I made them into what they are. I cleansed this world. I alone.
The rain, it finally stopped.
Okay then.
Feeling nothing but emptiness, I left the manor grounds and trekked the muddy forest back to the nearest village. There, I spared no coin hiring the first carriage and went home. Following a week of depression and insomnia, I remained uncertain about how I wanted to close my last case. I couldn't decide whether I should turn in the evidence I gathered or purge it in the fire.
Leave your home to report everything, or burn Edmund's diary in the fireplace. I mean, the whole point of me was to reveal the truth.
At last, I decided to make a report. Edmund was a noble man in the past, but the trauma of losing his wife broke him. He became a shell of a man he used to be, hateful, self-righteous, and violent. His victims may have been criminals, but kidnapping, torturing, and killing them made him just as awful, if not worse. He was no blind justice, and he had absolutely no right to do what he did. The whole nation was in an uproar when I testified on the horrors he had committed. Despite all, in light of Edmund's former glory, the Crown had chosen to fulfill his will. The manor was reconstructed into an orphanage funded by his shares. His body was then preserved in a glass coffin, sealed away in a tomb right next to his wife. This marked the end of Edmund's impunity and the epilogue of my career.
This solo project took me 6 years and thousands of hours of work. So overall, a good custom story. But very bloated, unnecessarily long. There's a story that you already essentially know halfway through the custom story. And the rest of it is just essentially set pieces with just more notes about the same stuff. And taking away the lantern was just that was just a sin. There was no good reason for that. It's a again, I don't want to be too mean, because it was good. Again, after the halfway point started to become just like, why are we still doing this? Why do we keep doing this? Come on. Can we just stop, please? And again, using the same monsters that every other custom story has used by now. It's just that they don't add any variety. Weird shit just to suffer, apparently. I don't really necessarily want to end this on a sour note. Because overall, this is a great example of what you should do with a custom story. When you create the set pieces you want to create, you want to make it feel real. Like someone actually planned the architecture and someone actually people lived in those rooms and in that building. There's a purpose to every room, there's a purpose to every place. Then again, it just feels really weird that every single drawer had a shirt, cue balls, and random stuff. Every single drawer, almost. So that doesn't make any sense. Definitely. I do appreciate the effort. It's just that at this point, when you've played through a lot of these custom stories, I do have to admit that at some point you start getting a bit tired of the same structure. You keep seeing the same monsters, you keep seeing the same thing repeated over and over again. And it does make me wonder why. Because from the start, there was the funny drunk dude who surprised me a couple of times. There was some of the couple of surprises in the custom story, but but almost every single time you face a monster, it was just essentially pick up a thing, walk backwards. The monster is right in front of you, and you need to juke them or hide. And that was done ad nauseum. Which to me doesn't feel like a lot of effort. It feels more like, okay, so this is like, I have this one idea and I need to repeat it multiple times. And it's, after the torture chambers, it felt like it was just padding. Like, what am I doing here? I'm just going deeper and deeper, and it doesn't feel like there's any reason for me to go deeper. I know we wanted to get the diary and wanted to end Edmund and all the shit he did. I do get that. But yeah, at the end, it just started feeling very bloated. The whole idea of, you going all around the manor and then coming back to the front door, that was great. That was actually excellent planning. But it's, bloated. Artificially lengthened. Didn't need to be as long as it did. But ultimately, it's like this is also the lantern. The lantern just pisses me off. There was no reason for that. None whatsoever. There was no reason. Because the last, 20% of the game is just dark. For no good reason. So I'm like, is this like a 6.5 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10? Somewhere in between. That was the Amnesia Custom story, The Atonement. And that is all the time I have for now. I need to start preparing myself for work. I shouldn't have slept as long as I did, but I did. Yeah. I feel like I'm always very negative after every custom story. I don't mean to do that, but it's... when you play through a lot of custom stories and you just keep going through the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It's just it's hard for me to be like, yay, I love this. It's like, no. But thanks to everyone who kept me company, and thanks to anyone who watches this afterwards. And I do hope you all enjoyed it. And I do hope to see you all next time. So, the Tabby Neko signing out.